this is Keshia Martin. I am your spiritual teacher and energy healer, and today I wanted to chat about something that we probably all deal with, especially like working with a team and collaborating ideas, okay? So anytime you're working with various personalities, and the bigger the team, the more challenges and the more variations of personas that you may be dealing with, it can become a challenge, and overall the main focus is to focus on your core objective, what the outcome is supposed to be, what you're truly passionate about, so that way you can collectively come together as a team. One thing that I know is important is for each person to identify what their key strengths are and their key weaknesses are. By allowing each person to work on within their key strength, it pushes the level of productivity up, because now that person is operating in a way that best suits them and what they best operate in. All right. So if you're not sure what your key strengths are and your key weaknesses are, just start paying attention to the things that you really love doing versus the things that you really do not like doing. If you're working not as much in a large team, you might have to play your hand in various roles. So you want to spend more of your time in the role where you're operating in your strength, and less of the time in the things that you don't like. All right, because we can't escape things that we don't like. At the end of the day, we have to do these things. The next thing is communication. All right, communication is essential with working with a team. Not every time someone will agree with what the other person is saying or where the direction of the team is going, but being able to communicate and convey these messages to each other and is one important, and then two, which I think is the biggest, is being able how you receive it. Okay. If you're working on something that you each are truly passionate about, emotions can get flared because you're working within your passion, you're working into your gifts, and you're doing what you really love to do, and you want to ensure that it succeeds, and you're ensuring that the results that you're producing is conducive to, the overall goal, it's conducive to the mission or the plan of the organization or the group collectively, So what does this all mean? It means that if someone is conveying or saying certain things that you disagree with, and you really feel strongly that it should go a certain direction, you may have to find a way to constructively communicate this to that other person. And then two, being able to listen and actually hear their point of view to see if maybe there could be a minor tweak. Is there something where you can maybe meet that person halfway, where you both can come together as a team, okay? So it's receiving the answer or the message that the other person is contributing, and then this being able to filter some of those emotions, so that way you can actually hear what they're trying to say or what they're trying to do, so you can do what's overall best in the situation. So it can be tough at times when it comes to the communication, but it's essential that everyone understands the core missions and the core values. And by respecting what your actual key strengths and key weaknesses are, and respecting the other person's weaknesses, then you can actually start coming together and working with these different personas. Now, the next thing I mentioned would be 3, accepting the other person's weakness. This is where I think a lot of things get really kind of sticky, where once you know that someone's not good at something, it doesn't entitle you to throw that in their face, or it doesn't entitle them to throw things in your face about it. If you're comfortable within your own skin, where you can know that, hey, these are my strengths and these are my weaknesses, it's essential that you look within the team and you find a way where you each can play off of that. So, okay, well, all right, so for example, if my weakness is administrative and filing, then we find someone who's great at doing those type of things on a daily basis. There's what I learned with dealing with things with people is that everyone is designed into their own role. Not everyone was built to be in a leadership position, and not everyone was built to be that bumblebee, that worker bee that's doing these tasks. However, there is value in both sets of people. You know, that leader needs the strength of that team that has the ability to do that consistent effort on a daily basis to produce the final result. All right. So respect each person's weakness so that way we can find the right person to fit in that team to make things work together. All right. And then step 4 would be reflection. As always, with things that I talk about, we talk about meditation, we talk about reflection, we talk about all of that stuff. It's important that you always do a checkup from the neck up, that you look within yourself to see what adjustments that you can make. You look within yourself so that way you can help discern what is the better decision to make in this situation. Who would be a key person? Then you play out with the universe and you find ways to bring in energetically the right fit that will help bring or have that team work in a more cohesive manner. All right. So this is Keshia Martin. I'm your spiritual teacher and energy healer. Coping and working with life is a part of all of this because we need to work with each other to grow and develop. A lot of times I talk about being within and going on one, but at the same time we need to understand how to work with various people and coming together when you're doing an overall goal. All right. And this isn't just like business wise, but also like family. Like if you have your children and everything, understanding as they're growing their skill sets and having them being able to be a part of a team. So now your family is also a team. So it's not just work, but also like family, friends, or however your community or your teamwork or a number of people are interacting. All right. So if you find this valuable, please share this video, like, and if you have any concerns or questions, feel free to comment below. All right. So once again, this is Keshia